Hey guys, so I hope you're doing well. Happy shadow phase retrograde, Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde hitting us at the same damn time. So look it up. I'm gonna get right into this reading. Well, hello, King of Wands and the Emperor. Definitely masculine energy coming through. Stick around because there will be definitely a couple more uploads today, all right, you guys? Make it up for last time. I'm home, feeling much better, but I did get the you-know-what, so we're making use of our downtime here. So I'm trying something for the first time. This is the Light Seers Calling In Love Spread. So for those of you who are familiar with this deck, you'll know that there is a booklet inside. And in that booklet are several different spreads that you can try that were written by the author. And I think they're pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Calling In Love Spread for those of you who are calling in love at this time, okay? All right, so first card out, we have what qualities will they have? What qualities will your person have? The Eight of Cups. So they could be coming out of a situation, just walking away from something here. I love this energy. I call this the greatest act of self-love. So this is somebody who is on a journey to self-love. They are making sacrifices or have made sacrifices already. Like I said, they could have walked away from something. They could have just quit their, dead-end job, and now they're looking for something new and better. They could just be coming out of a relationship, a marriage, etc., etc. King of Swords and the Six of Wands also flew out. So this to me is someone who is charging forward. They're coming into this energy of, you see, they're already walking away, and here they are like picking up speed and then becoming very successful at something. So I just said they could be walking away from a dead-end job because it wasn't very fulfilling, right? This is the energy of walking away from the things that do not fulfill you emotionally, right? So they've invested their time, their energy, their emotions into something here, didn't get what they wanted out of it, made a very difficult decision to walk away, and now they're picking up speed and they're heading into something very successful here. So that's beautiful. They could be coming in to communicate to you that they want something with you that they see as being very successful. Interesting. All right, let's get one more. Whoa, yeah, your cards just want to fly. Okay. Okay, you see, we have the Page of Cups in reverse and the Hermit card crossing it. So this to me looks like, if this is your situation, you'll know, because it looks like in the past, they may have not made an offer to you or did not accept your offer, or because they were in hermit mode. They could have been in this place of trying to decide where they want to be, with whom they want to be with, what it is that they're wanting. That's a message that I'm getting for some of you guys. And then with the Fool card at the bottom of the deck, they're finally ready to take a leap of faith. Look, and start a new beginning and move into wish fulfillment. You don't get to the Nine of Cups until you first Eight of Cups, all the things that no longer serve you. And as soon as you make those sacrifices, you head into exactly what is for you. This is, I am ready for more, therefore the universe is granting me with more. So for some of you guys, this could be someone from your past who you just couldn't get anything off the ground with. Maybe they walked away from you, right? Maybe they weren't in a relationship, but they just felt like they weren't ready for one and they walked away from your offer. So take it as it resonates. It's going to be different for everybody, of course. This is a general reading. Now we're going to move on to the second position, which is where can I seek them and who will they remind me of? Where can I seek them and who will they remind me of? If I need to pull two cards, I will. Unless we get the full message in one card. The Two of Pentacles. I just did the spread for myself and I got the same card in the same position. So for the Two of Pentacles, what I'm getting is this could be someone that you know from two different places. This could be someone, let's say, who you work with or worked with at some time. Okay, because what I'm seeing here is night and day. I'm just seeing the two different colors as night and day and two different places. So in the daytime, maybe you knew them at work or would see them at work, and at night you would see them at the gym or you'd bump into them at the grocery store. Maybe you see them at work and then you see them again in your neighborhood if you guys live close by. This could also be someone who you go to school with and work with. There's something there about seeing them in two different places, or in one of these two places, work, gym. You know, it's kind of general, but I definitely think that for a lot of you guys, you see them in two different places. If this is someone that you work with, there could be a hard worker. This is someone who multitasks. They're very good at juggling two different things. Spirit said that's the truth. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. All right, and who will they remind you of? Four of Swords. They can remind you of somebody who is very healing, very relaxed. This is someone who likes their peace of mind. This is also the energy of healing from heartbreak. So they might not remind you of someone necessarily, but you might still recognize them, because we're trying to figure out how to recognize them, right? You might recognize them as someone who is currently healing, or who has just gone through a phase of healing. This person could also be very healing to you. Anytime you're around them, they just make you feel so relaxed. You don't feel anxious, or, you know. That's what I'm getting. All right, what shadow aspect of yours is blocking this union? We're digging deep, apparently. It's a reversal. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The shadow aspect of yours that's blocking this union. This is a missed opportunity. This is someone who doesn't invest or is afraid to invest in something. I'm going to pull another card. But this, again, I feel like for some of you, they may have tried to make you an offer in the past and you didn't take it. And now you're feeling as if this is a missed opportunity. You could be someone who's afraid to take action, someone who's kind of like very fearful of things not going their way because nothing else before this has ever worked. So what's going to make me think that this is going to work? This might be a perspective of yours that is afraid to take on new opportunities. Someone who's maybe afraid of change, afraid of something new, afraid of planting this seed. This is someone who's like afraid to invest. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, more pentacle energy. This is cooperation and compromise as well, working as a team, all hands on deck. So maybe there's an aspect of your personality that's kind of like very controlling, needs to have things their way. And if there's too much, that's why I said afraid of change, because it's like if you don't have control over the situation, you're scared of what could come of something, right? But if this is a soul connection, if this is a soulmate connection, a higher level soulmate connection, a twin flame connection, as we did see the Emperor coming out in the beginning, whether you're male or female in body, it doesn't matter. There's no gender in tarot. But if this is a high level soulmate connection, the spirit is going to require you to let go of control. That's how divine unions come together. So it's going to require you a level of teamwork, a level of seeing the other person's point of view and being a team player. The other message I'm getting here is maybe someone here doesn't want children, or they feel as though they cannot have children, or they know that they cannot have children. And maybe this other person, because the Emperor is also a father figure, maybe this other person has children. And maybe you weren't really open to co-parenting. Maybe you were the kind of person who said, no, I don't want to have kids, or I don't want to date anyone who has kids. I don't want to get into that confusion of being the other woman or the stepmom or stepdad, you know. That's a message that I'm getting. And that way of thinking is what's going to block this. You'll never know. If something is really for you, you never know how beautiful it could be until you try. All right, and what qualities do I possess that will attract my partner? That's the question. What qualities do you possess that will attract your partner? Your openness to love, your readiness to have a new beginning in love. This is the opening of the heart chakra. You could be very forgiving, very loving. You could also love yourself very much, and it shows, because of course when you're in the energy of self-love, you attract love. When you're in the energy of unconditional love, you attract unconditional love. So if you're not already in this energy, Spirit's saying, get on in this energy, because that's how you're going to attract your person. Any person, all persons. Let's get one more. What qualities do you possess that will attract your partner? Let me know if you guys like this spread. I'm really liking the switch up here. The Justice card. So you are very fair. You are very balanced. Again, I get forgiving. I get seeing both sides of a person's, or both sides of the situation. This is someone who considers all details and makes a very fair and just decision. This is also someone who is very decisive. I did see the Queen of Swords before. So this is someone who, you know, really looks at a situation, gets all the information that they need, and then they make a very good, fair, and just decision. With the Ace of Cups and the Justice card, I just see a lot of forgiveness. You're very forgiving. There's nothing that you cannot forgive because you see both sides of the story. You might play devil's advocate, you know, where you don't necessarily take sides. You see both sides. That's I just keep seeing that. You see both sides. I'm going to pull one more card here for anyone who is looking for more clarification. I didn't pull out my deck. Whoops. Let's do it now. For the Eight of Cups, what is it that someone definitely walked away from something because they're single now and signing up for their happiness and defending themselves here. So they may have had to defend themselves, maybe in court if this is someone who was married before, or they're just standing up for themselves and doing it. This is, again, it's self-love, right? It's no longer staying in something or investing in something that does not serve them. Just saw the Ace of Pentacles upright. Whoa. Cards just want to flip out. There's the Two of Pentacles again. Can you see that? Two of Pentacles again. All right. Seven of Pentacles crossed by the High Priestess. The Seven of Pentacles is someone who is thinking about their investments, right? Invested in something, assessed their investments and said, why am I still here? I'm not getting what I want out of this. Crossed by the High Priestess. The High Priestess is going with one's intuition, right? So thinking about where they want to invest, thinking about investing elsewhere. I think I can get more if I go elsewhere, right? This is also someone who knows their worth and they know what they can invest. The High Priestess. I'm going to get one more on this. This is definitely someone who's following their intuition, though. This is someone who's doing the math, right? The Magician coming up. Now, the Magician is a master manifester. This is somebody who knows what they want, and they use every tool at their disposal to create the reality that they want. Now, when it comes up as a challenge, this could be saying that someone wasn't taking action before because they were not following their intuition, which means they may have stayed and invested in something far too long, and they should have left a long freaking time ago. But also what I'm getting with this, with the High Priestess and the Magician like that as a struggle, I feel like there's some type of like dark manipulation here. I'll put it to you like that. Somebody may have been dealing with someone or several people who just did not have their best interests at heart, who were in it for very selfish reasons, maybe for what they could get out of this person, especially if this person was giving financially. But whenever I see the Magician and the High Priestess like that, this is dark magic. Dark magic, okay? I'm going to put it to you like that for those of you who might resonate with that. The Nine of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands, whatever relationship they were in, or marriage or long-term relationship they were in, brought them a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights. This person was beating themselves up over making a decision about leaving this relationship because they were in it for such a long time. Again, investments. They were there for a long time. They could have children, like I said. And they thought about this for a very long time. The Seven of Pentacles is taking a pause to think about, do I want to stay here or do I want to invest somewhere else? And I can see that this person took a very long time to make a very difficult decision. And for some of you, they may have been with someone who, you know, dabbled in the dark arts to try and keep their person stuck. That's not for everybody. Now, let's pull Angel Tarot card as overall advice. Thank you guys if you're still watching, for sticking around, liking this video if it resonates with you, commenting wherever you're able to, and of course subscribing. You guys can follow me on TikTok, where I will be doing a live quick read on my TikTok later today at 4:44 p.m. Eastern Time. 10 of Wands, too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, and stress-related health concerns. Okay, so again, some of you, there was a missed opportunity here. Some of you were not open to having something new, beginning something new. Maybe you just felt like you weren't ready to. I feel like if that's the case, you might be mirroring your person a little bit, because your person's in the energy of going back and forth about, you know, starting something new because they're still healing from something here. We do have the Three of Cups over here and the World. So there was definitely a third party situation that came to an end. Okay, and there's the relationship, and there's the boredom and discontent within the relationship or marriage, and then there's another relationship card. So definitely an ending to something here. This could also be your energy. So there's something that needs to be released. You and your person both have the energy of the Ten of Wands coming up. So the tens are completions. This is the end of a long and arduous, burdensome journey, releasing the things that no longer serve you. So if your person's in the Eight of Cups energy of walking away from what no longer serves them, so too do you need to be in that energy in order to have this person come in, right? To be open to love, Ace of Cups. And then there's the Moon. Interesting, because we have dark arts and Magician, and then we have the Moon. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, and release fears that hold you back. Definitely picked up on fear here. Fear of starting over, starting something new, fear of change, fear of what's different, fear of releasing control. But this is also needing to go with your intuition here. Important psychic insights, opening yourself up, really tuning in to what your intuition's telling you. And we have the Four of Pentacles, being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, and giving to those less fortunate. And there's the Three of Cups, both sitting at the bottom of each deck. It flew out over here where I felt like for some of you, there might have been someone who was holding on. And if it wasn't dark arts, dark magic, this is just somebody who didn't have very good intentions, and they were holding on to this person for the wrong reasons. Okay, because the Four of Pentacles is holding on, withholding, you know, being frivolous, but it's not wanting to share, but it's also not wanting to release something. It's a tight grip or a vice grip on something. So I respect where it fell. There was definitely something that was very hard for this person to get out of. And so too are you, in the energy of holding on to something that no longer serves you. It's a burden on you. You got to release it. Old ways of thinking, old ways of being, whatever it is. Get into the energy of the Ace of Cups, loving yourself, being open to love, and becoming very balanced emotionally. You see here, you're out of balance. It's bringing you down. It's dark energy with the Moon. This is also depression, drowning in one's emotions, right? This is the opposite for me. Opening your heart, letting the light in, cracking your heart open, and being very, very balanced emotionally. So that is the message that is coming through for now. in the Light Seers Calling in Love spread. Again, if you guys are liking this spread, let me know and I'll do more of them. If this is where we end off, sending you love and light, please be careful during retrograde, Mercury retrograde right now, and Venus retrograde. I will probably talk about it more in another video, but for now, just look it up. And if you want to find me on TikTok, all the information is linked below, especially if you want to book a reading, that's all linked below. All right, you guys, love and light. And of course, stay in Emperor and Empress mode. Duh.